Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Dear viewers, today I'm going to demonstrate how to serve in badminton. I have seen players who play for 10 odd years still have a lot of confusion how to serve, right? Some people say that serve should be below 2 feet, some say below waist, some talk about navel and whatnot. But I have created a guide from the old table lamp and some you know tube covering that this guide actually, if you see, it touches my rib. Okay, so what is the height of it? It is 1.15 meter. So 1.15 meter in feet is 3.77 and some all other fractions. So let us consider 7.8 feet. Okay, so to be precise, 3.77 feet. So let's take it 3.8 feet. So it should be 3.8 feet below. Next confusion. They have seen, people touching it using two fingers. They say you can only touch two fingers. So if third finger, you will go to the hell. It's not like that. You can touch it any way you like. There's no problem whatsoever. Where from you are touching, you're touching with the whole hand. You're touching with two fingers. You're touching with three fingers. No problem. Only thing is to mind is that when you touch your cork with the net, okay, it should be below this guide. That's 1.15 meters or 3.77 feet, right? Number second, your feet should be grounded. You can raise your heels, but some part of a foot, ball of a foot or the toes should be touching the ground. That's important, right? Next thing is when you hit, say, forehand. I see the backhand guys, backhand guys all the time, they go from here. So you see, where is the guide? They go from here, the backhand guys. They are all wrong services, all false. The backhand guys make it more false because they have to be here. It has to be here. Now next, there is some perpendicular theory, like that the bat should point downwards. It doesn't mean it should point downwards like this. You can't serve like this, backhand, that it points downwards. It's not like that. It's actually that if this is 90 degree, the bat has to be below 90, right? So definitely if it has to be below this guide, it has to be below. It's pointing towards downwards. It doesn't mean it has to point this way. Downwards means this way. No, sir. It has to be downwards. Now, that means it cannot be upwards so that you could hit, maybe you go down and then you hit like this, right? So you can't do that because the angle has to be below the perpendicular. That's the point, that you can't go down and just smash it below this, then do like this. You can't do like that. Okay, you have to stay upright so that the bat goes down and you can grab it wherever you like. And if you say forehand serve or whatever, you can go up to this much. Okay, I think to make it a precise serve, like I'm a forehand player, I use like this and this much is enough for me. I can go this much also. Okay, but the backhand guys, they do it like this. And there's another rule in it, that if you take the back, your bat, you took it back, okay, then you can't do like this and go back and to and fro. You have to make one movement forward. You can take back, but when you move, it has to be forward. You can't stop, pause, and then do that. You can move your racket this way or that way, doesn't matter. But when you are hitting, when you make a decision that you want to hit, you have to hit in a one go. You can't pause and then hit, right? That's the rule, okay? So I think that's enough. The most important thing, keep the racket below 1.15 meter or 3.77 feet. So get it. That means it's not, some guys say it's actually the whole racket. It's not whole racket. One guy was discussing yesterday in the stadium that it's a whole racket. We're not talking about whole racket. We're only talking about one point. That is where the cork hits the net of this bat. Okay, it has to be below this guide. Okay, so this much. So get it right. For making your serves correct, make this guide and keep it on the right side of your court so that you can make a video and check out that whether it's going below it or not. Your backhand serve, your backhand serve, or your forehand serve or whatever, it has to be below 1.15 meter. Hope this clears the concept. Share it with all, and don't make any fuss about navel, about the hip, and I don't know what, you want to dance, don't do that.